Knights, any introduction, or are you just ready to go?
We can just jump right into it. I'm down.
Cool. What do you think of a COD?
They're pretty good.
I agree.
Do you want to like lay out a baseline for what the tiers mean, or is it just like relative to each other?
I mean, I think this is like where what I think of these civs, like where I would want to play, right? I understand that's
Yeah.
not where everybody would want to play. Like that's not an average player. So like, I like, I know I showed you my rankings earlier, but China for me is higher because I'm more comfortable knowing that I can get an sim advantage by expos and then convert on a timing on that civ. Right? Does that make sense?
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. But that's how I view it. I mean, is that a fair assessment? You think?
Yeah. I think. Yeah, it's totally fair.
Cool. I have a COD in A. I think the Archer high roll, generally in these tourney games, like whether you want to or not, like you're kind of always warring. Some games you're not, but it's not every game. And I just think like the opportunity to play Honor is really strong. Honor is stronger in these tournament games than normal sim games, especially Archer Honor. Also, just like playing Liberty and slamming is strong. I think the Civ does both those things really well.
Yeah, I think the Civ is great on both Honor and Liberty.
I agree.
But if you don't get the high roll, like the library is still
right.
no, the library is still very good. Like it's actually a great building. So
yeah,
I think
I mean, like
baseline with just the library, the Civ is already like has a better unique building than a lot of Civs. So I think A tier is pretty fair
yeah, and
because
the other thing is there's
if they
not
do get
super strong. There are some strong, but there's not super strong civs this tourney, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the strongest like pure sim advantage civs are just not in it, right? And because of that, like a COD is probably maybe higher than it would otherwise be.
Okay, I
I
can
think
see it.
What do you think of Arabia?
The Civ got buffed, but I kind of don't really like them still.
Yeah. I mean, it makes doing camels easier. You know what I mean? Like it's cool, right?
I mean, yeah, you definitely have more gold at least, but
Yeah. I mean, you do,
yeah,
and it has a happy on it, right? The market now, it's rather than the like Luxes. So like, it's just.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I
like
have
that
NC.
Matt.
I mean, the issue with camels is that like everybody knows they're coming. Like if you spawn next to Arabia, like you have
Yeah,
to be ultra prepared.
the
And
camel is one of those unique units where it's like, if you have a good solid game and someone next to you is having a weak game, the camel enables you to just go kill them extremely easily and efficiently,
yep,
which is nice. That can be very strong, in fact.
it's a bully unit for sure. But I don't think the unit's strong enough in and of itself where it saves games. Like it's kind of like China where like if people force his timing, like it's not as good as if it's a little bit more organic. Obviously, Shiv is a
Yeah,
little bit later than machinery, but
yeah. I mean, the thing about the unit is that like it's good, but it's not like a free kill.
yeah, I agree. Um, I have it in C. I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do you think of Assyria?
They're like all right.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
Not.
Civ is yeah, exactly.
I think they've been both overrated and underrated historically, but lately I feel like they're more overrated than underrated.
I mean, the unit's cool, right? Like building two of them on honor is like on honor starts like a cool thing, but it's not like significantly better than catapults. Um,
Yeah.
like the trad thing is cool, where you build a monument and you get really fast oracle because you get a free library. I don't know. I have it at C. Something I'm comfortable
Yeah,
with.
Civ is like it's good on tradition. It's all right on honor.
Yep,
Everything else, it's very mediocre at.
I agree. Babylon.
Civ's very good, very good.
It's broken. It's broken. Like the I don't know. I would love to see a Babylon Archer or a Babylon Archer rush on someone this tourney. That shit fails a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen it fail a lot. It's very hard to do because capture units are actually an issue a lot of the time, not the archers themselves. But the ability to just like always play honor is insane, and always kill city states with archers because you have a free combo or almost a combo. And then the scientist is good. They're good on trad. They're good on wide. They're good. They're just amazing.
Yeah, I think I value your ability to play honor much lower than you do, but yeah, the Civ is.
I've been loving honor lately, but I know.
The Civ is disgustingly good with archers, though.
Yeah.
And also the unique ability is insane, of course.
Yeah. So, what do you think of Boris?
I've played them once since the changes, and it takes a long time for the unique ability to take effect. When it does, it's like a decent amount of yields. Sometimes it's not. It's pretty land dependent. But I mean, if you're getting the yields, then the Civ is like actually pretty solid. But
yeah,
it's
John
kind of
had
hard.
some pretty shit land. That was actually like pretty good on Boris the other day, and I've seen like the land like it makes shit land good, but like it doesn't like you get all this food and then you can't hammer down like you have no hills, right?
Well, you can settle your cities planning for that, but I mean, like the bonus is good.
Let me ask you this: do you want to be playing freedom because you have no hills? Like no, right? Like that's how it feels to me.
The bonus is like it's great on paper, and sometimes it actually works out, but a lot of times, like it in reality, it takes a long time to get up, and then how long are you actually benefiting from those yields, and how helpful are those yields? It varies from game to game. So sometimes they're good, sometimes they're pretty dog shit. I would say like they're about on par, maybe a little bit worse than the C tier civs that you have right now.
Oh, I mean, I would put them at the end of C. I wouldn't put them as an F tier civ, but Jacob,
Yeah, I don't think.
I've played Boars. It's too slow. The yields are fine, but
Yeah.
they don't like impact your game before like turn 60 realistically, and like getting some like better tiles on turn like 60 to 80 is like not that big a deal, and the rest of the bonuses are basically completely dog shit, so it's like a bad civ, but it's not like completely terrible.
Yeah, like the bonuses are actually good, but it's like.
But like I'd much rather have half as much bonus on turn 30 than because like the other issue is you have to acquire the tiles, right? And a lot of times the tiles that make the really good tiles are like flat off freshwater plains tiles or grassland tiles, and like getting those tiles in your borders is not easy if they're like third ring, especially like even the second ring ones, unless you're playing trad, you're not like growing to them super early. And so actually getting the like really good yields like the hammer or the science, like those come like I don't know. It takes longer than you think, and you have to build a ton of workers. But workers are good.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
We all agree that Civ is mediocre, but
yeah,
I just think bottom of C. We'll put it now. I'm not ranking these civs currently, or tiers currently, but like we can always edit as we go.
The asterisk is when you do get like the giga farms, the Civ does feel really good.
Yep.
But that really is in a relevant time.
Bulgaria?
I love the Civ. Civ's really good.
Yep.
If anybody's not
I think it's A tier, but
I think it's S. I mean, I like the Knight. I think the Knight's not used because your game feels always good, right? But the Knight's insane as well. I've seen a lot of people use it. I've seen Lucas use it. I've used it. It's just like it's an MP Knight, right? It's insane.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the most important bonus of the Civ is the Writers Guild, and like getting kind of like a unique, like the Writers Guild is like a wonder level of like power level, and you just get it, and it's not contested, and it makes all of your timings like pretty sick. So
And your game's already fast because the Grainer's 32 hammers. And then also like, oh, by the way, some extra gold too. Like, it's just dumb.
Yeah, that said, I don't think this Civ is like that as explosive as some of the other Civs. Like Akkad has much higher high rolls and can like win games solely on its bonuses. Like Bulgaria like enhances a good game and makes like bad games feel a bit better with the granary. The granary is definitely like a big thing to like even games out, but like
I don't know though. Like I think I would pick Bulgaria over Akkad. I think look at this for this ranking. Like I'm looking at this not as like power level of like average civs, but like if I get these civs in a draft, like what civ would I want to play / be the most comfortable on in the tourney, and I would pick Bulgaria over Akkad.
Don't worry, Smiley, I'm with you. I'd also definitely pick Bulgaria over Akkad if I'm trying to win.
But I don't know. Maybe Jacob wouldn't. That's fine.
I'd take a COD probably, but also like I don't play much tournament, so slash so like I could only talk to like the like quality of games. I can't speak to the ability to win a tournament game that well.
You heard it. Jacob's opinion's invalid.
That's fine.
Burma. I feel differently than Knights. Knights, I know you designed the Civ with Lucas, right? Kind of, and so if you want to talk about it, Jacob probably has strong opinions as well.
The Civ recently got a very big change, which is instead of the Akyat cannon that got removed, now it has a unique unit which replaces the settler, and it's 40% cheaper to construct. So I think it's about like 42 hammers or something. But the problem is it removes a population when the city finishes, and the city has to have at least 3 pop to build a settler. And in my opinion, the Civ is absolutely insane, really good. This changes a huge buff to them.
That is correct. The Civ is broken.
I think the Civ's strong. I think I just need to play it more, honestly. And I don't think it's I think I had one mediocre game on it, and I just didn't feel like it's strong. But I know other people have high rolled on it, and have just felt like the tempo of the settlers. The only concern I have is that I do feel like because you're losing population, and because you're encouraged to not play Liberty, a little bit of an anti-Liberty Civ, you could be a little bit more, and you're encouraged to play like wider builds, right? Like so, like a wider trad or a piety. I haven't tried it on honor, but you're a little bit more vulnerable, and you're gonna be a little bit more vulnerable in these tourney games. So like a really fast Liberty Chariot / classical kind of slam, but I don't think that's like your tempo should make up for it. I think.
Well, I would say that you actually do feel the science hit with the Civ when you lose the pop.
You do.
It's like how if you build a granary before settlers, normally you feel like your science is really good because you have big pop while building settlers, but with the Civ it feels like your science is kind of slow since you're losing pop as you're building settlers. But I kind of disagree with what you said about you being vulnerable to an early attack, because say like you're playing like tradition or something, your cities are coming down so much faster, so you actually have like way more hammers faster than a normal tradition game would.
Yeah, I think my point is more that you're incentivized to play trees that are a little bit more vulnerable early, right?
Well, yeah, like Liberty is
on the Civ, right?
So I'm gonna drop some crazy tech.
You can still play
the Civ is actually really good on Liberty, and here's why. You just 2-turn your settlers out of cap, and then you build things in between. And by the time you're done with settlers, you have, and also you can actually build an expand settler, which obviously is not like synergistic with Liberty, but like the benefits of Liberty. If you have Liberty land, you should still play Liberty on this Civ. Like it's not that anti-synergistic. Like just because the settler is cheaper doesn't mean that you like don't build settlers. Like you still have to build a lot of settlers, and like 3-popping settlers on Liberty when the settlers are 42 hammers, like you get your settlers out really fast. Like this Civ is what's up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you finish, but
I was just gonna say like this Civ is just better than like the settler is just strictly better than not having the settler. Basically on any tree. Like sure, you lose 4 turn. Let's say so like on an average start, right? There are low rolls where growing to 3 is really hard, but on an average start, you can grow to 3 in 4 turns. So when you finish the settler, which you finish 3 to 4 turns faster, right? Because it costs half. You lose 1 science for 4 turns. Then you settle the city 4 turns faster, so you gain 4 science back because cities have a population in them. So you gain all the science back basically, if you're playing like a tempo game. Like obviously there are situations where the science can be an issue, but outside of that, this Civ is like generating so many hammers because in those 4 turns, you can have an entire extra worker that you would have spent on the settler if you were a different Civ. Like this Civ basically just like generates 30 hammers per settler. Like it actually does feel like that in the experiments I've done. So
Yeah.
I think this Civ is like
I think it's S tier.
So have you played games on Liberty as a Civ, Jacob?
I have played single player games on Liberty
And
as a Civ.
what were your build orders? Did you build granaries?
I went.
Settlers?
No. So what I would do, or what I have experimented with, is just going. Well, it depends on the start, right? It's very dependent on how you can get to 3 pop. But like, I have gone scout, monument, settler, like no worker before first settler, because the settler takes like 3 turns. And if you have a good city to go to, like that is so good. And then after that, you just build like one thing. So it's like you go scout, monument, settler, worker, settler, shrine, settler, like, and
yeah, there's stoneworks
and weaving
too. That
in
thing's really good.
Yeah, like weaving in workers on Liberty is great because then your expands can just go granary, right? You can walk the workers you do from your capital to your expands, and your expands can just build like granary caravan or like Stonehenge or pyramids. You know, like it's really easy to go for expand wonders on this Civ. It's really easy to go for like fast. Yeah, it's just a really strong Civ, I think.
I agree, but the very strong games I've seen on the Civ so far are granary first trad games. So
yeah, I'm sure.
I would like to play them.
The high roll, in my opinion, but I think it's an S tier Civ. Also, the one happy per city, very synergistic with the fast settles, right? Because you don't have always happiness for all your luxes. Get your luxes online, right? Just because you're settling so much faster. It's a good Civ. I think everybody's.
If you 3 pop a settler on this Civ, you can settle with no luxes improved as well, which is really important.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the crazy part is this Civ used to be decent before when it didn't have this, and now it has like this huge bonus that it didn't have before.
It was decent, and nobody played it because it was boring, and that's not fun. Any other comments, or are we good to move on to Canada?
I'm done. Move on.
Good.
I love Canada. Jacob said before that whenever I play Canada, my land sucks. And then I should just stop clicking the Civ. It has nothing to do with Canada, but I love gold Civs. I think the Civs in B tier. The camps are great. Lakes are fine. I mean, they're good tiles, but they're fine. I really enjoyed gold Civs, so.
Yeah. The Civ is like average, I would say.
I think Civ's pretty mid. This would be like
high
C for me.
For sure.
I'd put it in like high C, but that's just mostly because.
Do you think the C tier Civ should be lower?
Kind of. I also just think that like the Civ doesn't like. The only thing this Civ excels at is like crossbow timings. Other than that, it's like pretty below average at like other things compared to good Civs, if that makes sense. Like just the way the game works is that if you're an average Civ at something, you're probably behind a good Civ unless your land is good.
I completely agree. I just also think that there's not that many great Civs in this tourney list. Right? There's a lot of aggressive Civs. There's a lot of Civs that are really good at one point in the game, but there's not a lot of like early demo steamrolly Civs. Right? There's no Argentina. There's no Belgium. There's no right.
Sure.
Like there's no. I mean, Bulgaria's in the game, right? Like, but which isn't technically free demos, but the cheaper granaries. Like.
I mean, there are other there are like some.
There's
bullshit
Inca.
parts about
There's
Canada,
like
too.
there are some good civs, right? Don't get me wrong, but
Like-
there's France. There's Finland, right? Like there are these tempo civs, but like there's not. I don't know. It
Yeah,
feels like a weaker.
there's Canada spawning with the lake in cap.
Yeah, I mean, or with 4 lakes in cap, right? And then it's just whatever. China. I love this civ, but
Cancer Civ.
it's cancer.
It's pretty good.
It's for sure cancer.
It's like decent.
It's so telegraphed though.
I mean, it's telegraphed, but does it matter?
I mean, kind of. If people like, it depends. It's like it generates like weird psychological situations where theoretically you could get attacked because you're China, like before you get to crossbows, because that's the whole point of the Civ.
I don't know.
Like
it's also like just brain dead, right? Like it's brain dead. You click Liberty, you build your libraries, you go crossbows, right? Like you get GA, you upgrade truthiness, right?
Yeah, the libraries
Yeah.
are great. The UA is like all right. The unit is really good.
the unit is really good
general
at getting
advantage
and eventually killing.
Sorry, Jacob.
The problem is that the Chukanus also don't make your like kill faster. They make it more guaranteed. Like you never lose a crossbow war basically with the Civ, but if they have units, like they're still crossbows, you know? Like they can't move.
I mean, these crossbows kill things very fast, though.
But only if they're not
You would have a
moving.
lot.
Like if they move, they
Only if
don't
they're
do
not
anything.
moving and only if they're already in position, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but the
it's-
Civ can get more generals than you and take all the roads in your empire.
Yep, they can do that too.
Yeah, but by the time you're generaling roads, like I feel like you've already kind of lost. Like obviously you're winning the war, but my point is by the time you need to use generals to take road tiles to kill units faster, like you already haven't made that much progress that quickly.
Yeah,
like
but
ideally crossbow wars are done in like 5 turns if
Yeah,
like
but slow
you're
kills
having a good
are much better in Tourney. It's like how I'm seeing it than normal FFA, right? Where you can have a kill that's not nearly as clean at crossbow timing, and because you're just like, if you play like if I QNQ and I have an expo kill, right? Like, and there's one other relevant player in the lobby, and I already your lane shipped, and it's like, oh cool, like interactive game, right? But in Tourney, like everybody's playing to win, people aren't earing out as much, right? Like it's far less likely that like, oh, you're just gonna get hit with the next timing if your kill isn't super clean, right? So, and for that reason, that like I like these slam civs more. That being said, there's a lot of them in this draft, or in this pool.
This is not a civ I would be like trying to play in tournament because like you're very pigeonholed into strategies that take advantage of the civ, and if you don't do those strategies, it's like your civ does literally nothing except for give you like 2 gold per turn.
The thing is, you're not pigeonholed into those strategies. Like people are gonna look out for it, and you don't have to do it. Like you can have good games on
A blink civ, that's true.
low average civs, but the fact that this gives you that option to go for is like you can't spin it as a negative, really. I feel like, I mean, you can, and if like you want to take into the opportunity cost of.
I mean, I'm not spinning it as a
civ,
negative. Yeah, that's what I'm focusing on. Is like this is like.
It's a P-tier civ.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's better than Canada because it does crossbows better than Canada.
It definitely does crossbows better than Canada, but Canada has other benefits besides
Cuba, because I would like this video not to be too long. Don't mean to cut you guys off though.
Civ's bad, right?
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
pretty
after.
worthless.
Just terrible.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
People will say the unit's good. Like it's all right.
I
It's
mean,
still a unique unit.
Yeah, it's
Unique
also
unit
like.
suck.
Would you rather combat engineer or this unit? I guess this unit technically, but like that's barely it, right? I don't know.
It's a trick question. I don't care about either of them because they're not
Yeah.
that relevant to the strength of the civ.
The civ is about culture, and the culture is just like meh.
Good, yeah. This civ, Chechia. Chechia? Chechia.
Yeah.
Got it
I
recently.
haven't played it since the buff, but it seems really good
It
to
is
me.
really good.
Or like There's a lot of really good things you can do with this.
But if I see one more fucking person click houses on the Civ, I'm gonna like.
You're gonna crash out.
Yeah, I watched
Bro's gonna
Russian
crash
dude
out.
in Tourney today, and
Yeah.
like the whole point of side note, the whole point of houses is that like you can buy them quickly and you have enough faith to do so. Generally, when you're playing the Civ, like it's not synergistic with that because you don't have faith because you're not clicking piety, right? So you don't buy the houses quickly, right? Where you find this early religion, it has extra pressure to your cities. You can get indulgences or swords incredibly quickly in your cities. Indulgences is usually better if you can do it quickly, right? And it's like you're getting the Reformation and a lot of the benefits of piety while having the tempo of liberty or having the tempo of tradition, right? I think probably tradition you want to be swords and liberty you want to be indulgences if you can do it fast enough, right? So I think this is an A-tier Civ. I just think people are playing it the wrong way, and it's frustrating.
I haven't played it enough in the new patch to say whether it's A-tier or not. I would think it's weaker, but yeah, I don't know.
The other thing about this Civ that like is really underrated is that it has double religious pressure, which basically means you get to spread your entire religion with one missionary, which is like a huge deal on this Civ because the Civ like is so faith hungry and because like it's faith hungry because you want to invest in faith to get the religion fast because the religion is more valuable, like significantly more valuable than a like normal trad or liberty religion would be. But then you need the religion in your cities to get the value from the good religion. So it's like you need to generate faith, but then the fact that you get to save like at least 130 faith on a missionary and still get the religion in all your cities is like a huge benefit.
Totally agree.
Do not play Trad Apo. That shit is bad.
No, it's not worth it. I think your ideal way to play the Civ is like Liberty Culture Path. Like if you could get like a Liberty Mystic, right? Like that would be insane. But
Wait, why do you want a Culture Panth?
You finish Liberty faster. You found Rel. You get Stonehenge or Uluru or like some sort of Faith Natural Wonder, some sort of Faith thing. So you find about turn 50-ish, maybe like late 40s, and then you have enough faith to immediately buy a missionary, right? And I think that's.
I mean, I do think a Faith Panth is also very reasonable on Lib.
Also reasonable. The issue is that Faith Panths are pretty bad. It's hard to get a Faith Panth that gets you like more than 10 faith per turn, especially early. Mind Faith is the best one.
I kind of agree. Liberty's the best tree, but I also think Trad and Honor are more than playable in the Civ.
I was gonna say I think Honor might actually. Well, I think Liberty is the best, but Honor with Divine Judgment or whatever is very intriguing to me on this Civ.
I have such a hard time with Divine because like the Divine's best cities are the courthouses, right? And it's hard to get Panth in those cities. So
I don't mind tradition with like founding with like Dawa as well.
The Dawa rework is so good. All right, A or B? What are your guys' votes?
Probably B.
I would lean towards B, but I haven't played it, so I don't know how strong it actually is.
B. I think it's A, but I'm not gonna argue too much about it.
I'm gonna bully Smiley in his own list.
No, I like want inputs. Like Finland. Thoughts?
Pretty good. It's kind of high rolly.
It's amazing if you have like
two
multiple
deer.
forest deers in cap. If you have 2 or 3 forest deers in cap, like the Civ is incredible. Otherwise,
I think it's very solid. I think the sissies are kind of like too far off to be real, even in Tourney.
And then sissies are real units.
No,
they're very good.
Too far off to be real. Like when you're thinking about the Civ, like I don't think you should, like people that are like, oh, the sissies. Like, no, you play it for the.
The sissies are a very small portion of the Civ strength. It's definitely mostly the
ability. But the combat bonus is like real, right? The flanking bonus.
I forgot the Civ had it. Is it real?
It gives double flanking bonus, right, to all your units.
It's
like,
a 50% bonus.
That's like
which is relevant. That could be like
that's pretty relevant.
That can be like 10-15% combat strength.
I think the sauna gives double healing to all units now too.
Not planes, right?
No, I think naval though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that. I don't think it matters. But
That
what's the change?
definitely does not matter.
That does not sound like it matters very much, but
I mean, could be kind of cool. You get hero random coast. Like
you said you think the Civ is B tier. I would maybe lean towards A, but
I'd put it in B.
I mean,
Like if you don't get
like
too
this is
dear,
gonna be,
it's
I mean, we have the best conversation of like the most comparable early game Civ, right, in France next to it. So like, where do you think France goes, A or B?
A.
like, basically the same Civ as Finland in my eyes. Like
France has maybe more scaling with the chateaus though.
Yes.
yes, but
So
Finland often is stronger early with.
yep. I also think France you're incentivized
Support.
to. I really don't like the design of Civs like France, where you have to work these shit tiles, and then your demos hurt.
Sad.
And then even though the tiles are insane, right? Like, and then your
Yeah, you
demos
have to work.
hurt, so like you're not. And then you're on this early culture. Oh, the other thing with Finland is like if you high roll on Finland with the culture, you just click lib and figure it out, right? Because your game's going to be good and fast, and you can do a lot of things with it.
Yep.
France, sometimes you do have more culture, and so clicking liberty is good. However, sometimes your land isn't liberty, and like the start isn't fast enough with all of the extra culture like that you would have on Finland, and so you are forced into a policy that is not the best policy for your land because you haven't scouted well enough, right? And I think that happens.
That's not real. I don't believe that.
Totally real.
Sure, but you're still clicking like a monument at about the same time as you would in a like for a normal game. So you can say that for a normal game as well, right? Where
Yep.
Yeah, yes and no. Like
You click a monument on turn 7 or you don't.
yeah, but you're leaning into the tree. Like you can still pivot to I mean, I'm a believer in monument piety. I know you're not, Jacob. So.
I mean, whether or not you're a believer in monument piety, you can't argue that building a monument before your first worker on piety is good. Like that's crazy.
I have.
that's rage
Yeah,
bait.
I'm sure you have, but like it doesn't make it good.
Anyway, okay. A or B.
Like the point is, if you're gonna make that argument, then like that's true for all civs.
I think
I mean, Mega Lake Scout's got monument worker, right? On piety.
This is not a like
Whatever.
lot. Like this
Whatever.
is a waste of our time.
Yeah,
I think both
agree.
civs are very
I'm fine to
complex.
put them both in A or both in B. I think they.
The other thing about France is that it actually has like a relevant defensive unit that is extremely good.
True.
Like the Musketeer is a beast. That thing, if you can get to it, like stone walls, crossbows.
I think they're both
True.
A.
I would put them both at A.
I think they're
If you had to make me pick between them in tournament, I don't know which one I would pick. Depends on if I feel like high rolling or not.
I would pick Finland because my last France tourney game was shit. Cool. Franks.
Pretty
This is
mid,
good.
but like kind of nice.
Like looking at the rest of the civs, I would put it next to the B tier civs.
A lot more flexible than most of the civs in B tier as well. Like you get free religion more or less without doing any investment because you're always working farms and free for all, and it gives you extra happiness and culture. Like can't really go wrong with this civ. It's not a good trad civ, but it's good at everything else.
Totally agree, and I think it goes in B, and I think it has a little bit of the old Burma effect where it's just boring, and that's why people don't like it, but it's surprisingly solid. That's my opinion on it. Jacob, you played any Greece since the rework?
I have talked about Greece quite a bit. I think it's good.
You think it's good? Where do you think it is?
Probably B. Yeah, it's probably a C tier. It's probably C, but it's good at playing trad. I like the trad build.
I'm gonna put it in
Like-
C.
Scout Monument.
Yep. I mean, I still think you probably build a worker before the monument, but
Sierra either backseated or had a very cool game where he played tradition and he killed the CS with hoplites. I don't think it was very good.
The nice
But it
part
was
about
cool what you did. I don't know that it's consistent or good or whatever.
the nice part about going Scout Monument is if you go mining into writing, then the timing lines up for your thing, your Odeon to come up at the
Is it
same time as
actually?
legalism. Yeah.
Oh fuck! Also, Sierra like opened honor and then went into trad and then built all.
No, he's doing the Arvius.
Yeah. I think it's C.
I don't think that's a move on the Civ.
I don't think it is either. I think it's C.
Yeah, I think the Civ is better than it was before, but
yeah, for sure.
It was not that good before.
Like, the problem is, so the biggest benefit is that you can play Tradition and finish Tradition in like the mid 50s without any investment other than building a monument. Building a monument
even earlier than that, right?
Is it faster? Maybe if you go Scout Monument and you go straight writing, I could see it being like turn 50 or 48 or something. But the downside is you are playing Monument Trad, which is like a pretty big like thing to give up. Like the point of Tradition is to have tempo, and building a monument is pretty low tempo on most Tradition starts. Like part of the reason you're playing Tradition is you want to get a worker out fast, chop out a quick settler because you have like an expand that's insane, and also the faster you're done with settlers, the faster you have a granary in your capital, the faster you're growing and contesting wonders. Like this, you're kind of giving up pretty important tempo to save like a Pantheon essentially.
Would you rather play Greece or Syria trad? Because both are monument trad civs.
Probably
Syria. Right?
I don't know. I'd probably play Greece, but
it's close.
Probably Greece.
It sounds like they're both C-tier civs, right? That's what it sounds like. So,
yeah, probably Greece. Germany's not great.
Not great. Not very fun to play either.
I mean, there's always a chance Embargo CS is going to pass, right?
I feel like
obviously
at this point, people know just to like snap click Embargo CS when Congress shows up and there's Germany in the lobby.
It also feels like particularly bad in tournament where like no one's gonna do you any favors.
Yeah, and everyone will make it a point that like, guys, on the first Congress, we have to embargo CS no matter what. That's gonna happen.
I mean, it's specifically in playoff games, of course. I do think there's some qualifiers that like you could play Germany and people could forget, but I think it's C2.
Engineer generation is underrated, I will say.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because being able to engineer 2 relevant Renaissance wonders, which is possible if you get an engineer point, like or a couple engineer points, and you work like 2 slots, is a big deal. Like if you can engineer both leaning and Taj, or leaning, like that is like huge value.
You can do
so
FFA anyway a lot of times. If you get enough engineer points, and then you like build a windmill and then buy a factory, right? It's not too far off.
Yeah, but a lot of that stuff, that's like a lot of prerequisites on Germany. You basically need none of those prerequisites to be able to do that.
I mean, you can usually get away with it without, not usually, but you can sometimes get away with it without building the windmill.
Unique ability is nice, but it's nothing crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
C or F?
It's definitely not F.
The tank fucked me up.
It's C. Of course the tank is good.
The tank is good. It's still a tank.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like a relevant tank. Like I mean, that is like...
In tournament, there are a lot of games that go to tanks, so...
I think C is fine, but no, I got fucked up by the tank. I was playing Freedom and I built infantry and I was like, oh yeah, like, well, like what is this shit? Because like most, NQ games don't get to tanks, and I go, oh holy shit, it's strong. It felt like I was fighting auto, and
Panzers are good.
That's insane. So, and he was ordered, so I think it's C.
It's definitely C.
Hungry?
I mean, it's better than most of the C tier. Anyway, Hungary's bad. Hungary is bad.
I love Hungary.
I know you do, but
Hungary's great. It's a B tier civ.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Hungary.
Oh, it is a B tier civ.
The unit, there was I know that game's kind of infamous, right? Where someone defended Sierra's Arty with just a shit ton of the units. Sierra's Arty? Someone's Arty.
Yeah, you this unit like destroys any push like before Artie, and
Yeah.
it can like hold its own versus Artie. And also this unit just like kills people. It's
Yeah,
definitely
you
one of
can do an attack actually, and it is good.
it's definitely one of the better unique units in the game. But that's like not even any of the reason why you click the Civ. You click the Civ because of the Palace.
Yes, specifically the second palace.
I think this is
I
C tier
mean-
Civ. I think it's C tier.
I think it's probably C tier as well, but like it does like I don't know. It has a lot of if you are good at this Civ and have played it, like I could see why it would be a B tier Civ. It has a lot of bonuses that if you're aware of them while you're playing, like can open up unique approaches. Like it has GP generation as well on the palace, which is a pretty big deal.
I mean, for me, it's just like the unique palace is so good. It makes the city that you build it in insane.
Yeah, but
And
it's
then-
also an attack that's like it's on math.
Yeah, so,
So what?
you just go
You
there.
just go math.
I hate it.
Like Bulgaria is on drama.
Also, Dawa buff is a Hungary buff.
Okay. Let's go to Inca.
Civ is B tier. Hungary, not Inca.
I'm keeping it a C. Inca.
S tier, obviously.
Do we need to talk about it?
I mean, I don't think it's like it's S tier, but it's not like the best S tier by any means. Like I think the Civ has gotten power crept quite a bit.
Out of these Civs, I think it's definitely the best in S tier so far.
I think Inca is the best Civ in the tourney, potentially.
I mean, the terrace farms, if you have them, are obviously insane, but like there aren't that. I mean, I guess there are more mountains on the map now. I don't know. Maybe it is just the best Civ. I don't know.
It's also a
Like
gold Civ.
the
right?
worker
Like,
movement is the biggest benefit.
It's a tempo worker movement Civ. It's a gold Civ because your roads cost less. It's a like phenomenal war Civ, right? Like it's just amazing, right? Like there's it's just amazing. Iroquois.
I like this.
Civ is
a
really
lot.
good.
I love Iroquois.
It kind of feels like Inca sometimes.
Yep.
Depending on the land.
Sometimes you just have your settlers out or like settled like 2 turns faster because you're playing the Civ.
Yep.
Just
Which is
pretty ridiculous.
insane. Insane.
on
think
average,
it's-
it's usually going to be like half a turn to 1 turn faster though.
The other thing with the Civ is, I think in this draft, it's one of the most defensive Civs, right?
Yeah, which is really good.
It's really good in tourney. Like, you want to go shops first, you want to have really good hammers, you want to not chop, they can't use your roads when they take cities. Like, it's just it's insane.
The swordsmen hold any push that they want to do into you.
And then you scale super hard with all your lumber mills if you have the right land.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
The problem-
think it's sorry, go ahead.
the only problem with this Civ is that it has food issues, which like kind of wants to play piety, which obviously is like not the most defensive
Yeah.
tree. But I think it's definitely A tier, like high A tier.
Well, you definitely don't have to play piety, and yeah, I would say A tier as well.
You don't have to, but like a lot of times, if you want to work all your lumber mills, the only way to get enough food is by playing piety.
I agree. But
like
I
you
think
have
if there's a
insane
Civ to
land
get
on
away
this
with
Civ.
piety, it's Iroquois, right? Like, I think it's defensive enough that if you don't get slammed, like, turn 45 or 50, like, you could potentially get away with it. You know what I mean? So.
The Civ also is a science Civ, by the way. That's just like
Iroquois.
another thing to add. Like you will have obscene levels of science with the like jungle trading posts plus lumber mills once you get up schools.
Yeah, actually, that's a great point. Like, it's also a Civ that's much better in jungle spawns, right? Like,
That's also counterbalanced though by the fact that your pop is going to be lower in general, and also you're doing things like going not chemistry. You're going steel before factories and schools. So
oh,
like
I don't go steal on the Civ.
it like kind of counters itself out.
I
should be going
count how many
steel.
hammers steel is, and I'm like, if it's not more than like 20 hammers, I'm not delaying my schools. So
That's crazy.
That's
frequently
crazy.
not. So
I mean, usually the second scientist gets you to schools anyway, and it's just free.
but
If you're working like 10 lumber mills, then I would say you should definitely go for steel.
I don't know. Do you go nav on Brunei? Anyway, I don't. I think I've gotten this from you, Knights. Honestly, it's just like I really value getting factories, like, you know what I mean, and getting schools.
Navigation is definitely the same cost as.
I know. No. But it's like hope. It's like, oh, it's Brunei. Just go navigation. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. We're comparing a 300 science tech to a 2000 science tech.
It's but you also get obs. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, Israel. Civ shit.
C tier. Civ has some good stuff, but
they reduced the gold cost of NC.
Right?
Right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So
it's still more efficient to buy with faith generally, but
it's only 250, right?
Actually, that's only the case on piety now, but it's like pretty cheap to buy with gold now. So outside of piety,
Civ's fine.
Gold.
Thor used to love the Civ because it's actually really good on trad because you free up a lot of build queue for yourself to like. When you buy NC, you like get to build another wonder in there before or better for Chichen, and then also you have a built-in culture path.
Yeah. And it gets you to Chichen even faster too.
Yeah.
I mean, the Civ is like actually like very solid if you have a good trad game.
But like on trees other than trad, I think it's pretty bad. Or I guess it's just vanilla. Like it doesn't do much. It's not that good.
Well, you can argue that being able to buy NC is even more valuable on trees other than trad because it costs more.
Yeah,
but the gold
okay,
cost
let's see
doesn't
what. I don't want to talk about Israel. I think it's fine.
Tourney is D tier. Or F tier. Civ's terrible.
I mean, at least you don't die early.
Wow.
Cheap pike.
You mean because of the pikemen?
Yeah. Shit. There's
The Civ is good when you get to nukes. Before then, it is bad.
I agree.
Civ is playable if someone else gives you their religion for free.
Mm-hmm.
Also true. Manchuria?
The Civ is like solid in tournament.
C tier.
I mean, yeah, probably. The unit is like insane.
The unit is really good, but also like if they have arty, it's still a cav. You know what I mean? The cool thing is that
I mean, that's not really the point of it. Like,
do they still get the slam bonus
Yeah.
on 50%?
Yes, they do.
Yep.
I think that's a bit underrated. It's probably slightly above some of these C tier civs.
But there's no sim.
I mean, it's just a slower China.
The banks are
good.
Pretty good. So, but
And
yeah,
they have
it's a very weak sim
great
benefit compared to
merchant,
most
right?
civs.
The great merchant tiles are different, correct? Or no?
No.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
The bank has an extra merchant slot in it.
And it's 67 hammers, right?
Yeah, that's the big part. That you can actually get all your banks up, and it's good.
Yeah. Like, you can get all, like, I mean, the only problem is that, like, I mean, it's just like you don't go straight arty. You don't go straight arty and have your banks, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you can't really go banking.
Yeah, this is
into
definitely
arty.
a fat arty civ, but
Yeah, it's like a fact.
On this civ, you kind of can go banking into arty. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, honestly, you probably are still supposed to do it. It just like makes your attack slower but better.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
More time to pre-build more horsemen to upgrade to Qianlong cavalry.
Like I would play the civ before Canada, but I'm apparently a Canada hater, so
I would play Hungary before the civ, but I'd play the civ over like some of the other C tier civs. So
I mean, the tiers are not ranked, right? So,
Is the 50% slam on land ships as well, or does it ends there? Right? It's just
units, I think. So it's actually technically on horsemen and knights as well.
Okay.
Or no, I don't remember.
Anyway, Moria.
The promotion.
How much will you pay for early defender that goes away? later in the game. Would you play a vanilla Civ for it? Because that's essentially what this is.
I don't know what this Civ does anymore.
The
I will let
Civ
you
has
guys
a
talk
dumb
about it.
missionary that gets you some yields when you convert cities, but doesn't give any yields per turn.
Is it good?
No.
It's definitely worse than the fast worker, right?
Oh yeah. The fast worker was insane, right? Like the monument's still 13 hammers and on pottery, so you have to go pottery into mining, which is now it's annoying. It's cool. I mean, like you could have like fast Liberty Sim, but like you can't really anymore. And then they took away the attacking penalty, and now it just has 20% on like essentially it's like a non-armored, non-mounted, non-plane essentially units.
Yeah. I heard some people trying to theory craft like using the missionary as a big faith sink so that you can like reconvert your cities over and over. I don't know if that's actually good. I don't necessarily buy it. So I think the Civ was like pretty average before, and if the missionary
it was average before, unless you had good Liberty Land, and then it was insane, right? Like
it wasn't even that insane relative to other Civs, in my opinion.
The problem with it on Liberty is that it saves you a bunch of hammers, and then you have nothing to build unless you're like you're somehow contesting like every wonder in the game on Liberty, which is like, I don't know, possible, but also if like there are good trad players, you're not going to be able to contest every wonder.
I think
I mean,
it's a C or an F. Honestly, it's probably a D, but the Civ sucks.
I mean, it's probably C just on the basis of the monument. The monument is disgusting.
I don't like the Civ that much, but I think it's more C than F.
Fuck it.
It's a 13 hammer monument.
I hate this. I just hate it.
Monuments are so underrated. They're like the best building in the game.
The more I play, the more I lean into that, honestly.
Crazy.
Morocco.
God, this sucks.
Did the Civ get buffed?
The external trade routes did.
Oh wait, the Cosbas are available at guilds now? Is that true?
That's true. I think. Which is a big buff because it's still so far away.
That's like,
I don't know.
The Cosbas are available like 3 turns early now compared to before.
I mean, you could go guilds before unis and just trash your game.
You know, that's probably not that bad on this Civ then.
The cab is good too.
It's good if you have desert.
Yeah, it's insane if you are attacking into a desert, right?
But on average, it's pretty whatever, right? I guess it has
worse than the Manchu one on average.
It has 25% bonus in friendly territory, so like that's pretty good, but whatever.
This Civ is F. Like, this is trash.
I think it's C.
The unique ability is not bad. The unique improvements like pretty mid. Might be an F tier Civ. I don't know. It's either F or C for me.
I'll put it in C, and somebody will have an insane game in the tourney on it, and it'll be fun to watch. Because someone didn't crossbow them, and then they get to cab, and then they get to destroy the other person. Where they could high roll the 20 Petra tile. Petra. So. Mysore. Knights and I disagree. I already know.
I think the Civ is C tier. It's like, whatever.
I think it's F.
Yeah.
Fuck the Civ.
Civ is fine.
The Civ, it's so hard to work your unis and specialists.
Just work them, and they're good.
What? Just like, don't play Liberty.
Civs where you can't play a tree are generally bad, especially when that tree is Liberty.
I mean, that's not really true. I'm not saying it's great, but like the bonuses are significant for the trade-off.
Yeah, like the unique ability, I would not call the unique ability a good unique ability in the sense that like other unique abilities are better, but this is still like an upside.
Yep.
I hate it, but I'll do it. It's fine.
Obviously, the unit and building are decent as well.
What do you guys think of Normandy?
I don't like them.
Super mid.
The improvement is pretty good. The rest of the Civ is like pretty whatever. Pedites are pretty solid, but
I mean, pedites are insane units, but like they're still in the swordsman like line, which makes them very hard to use offensively. And a unit or a civ that just has like a good defensive unit at metal casting is like whatever.
I don't think these are hard to use offensively. They're pretty strong. You can just slam into whatever you want.
I think they're fine.
Yeah,
I've seen
you
like
can't
attacks
slam into the city.
I've seen way more attacks fail with them than attacks succeed with them.
I've seen them be pretty effective on offense, so
They can be effective on offense. I'm not saying that's not true. It's just like when you compare them to other like units that are like comparable, like the Chukanu or even like the Manchu Cav are like way better offensively.
I think it's C tier, and the other thing is that kind of a late culture civ, honestly. Like at Flight, it's not.
That is real.
Yeah,
it's like pretty whatever. I mean, the improvement is still
like
the best part of
it's
the
like 100
Civ,
culture
but
per turn. Like if you're wide enough, like it's insane.
yeah,
But it's really late.
the improvement is still the best part of the Civ, but
Do
it's
you
like
guys
a
want a
pretty
D tier?
low-key-
Like I feel like C's getting overlooked.
I mean, no, this is maybe, but like this civ is not D tier compared to
no,
what
I
you
think
have
this,
in
but
C.
I would way rather have this civ than Mysore.
I disagree.
I disagree. They're
Fine.
pretty comparable.
Knights thinks
I
Ottomans.
agree.
Hell yeah.
Way rather have Normandy than Mysore.
No, I think my source a little bit better.
That's insane. I hate that civ. Anyway, Ottomans.
I don't know, dude.
Civ is all right. It has no like very minimal sim bonuses though.
It has the greatest trash push in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes your trash push like giga deadly, which can't really say about.
Kind of nice.
I mean, the push is good. Does it win you the game?
Brother, does any
Not
of the
always.
B tier civs abilities win you the game?
It comes at a time that catches most other civs off guard. Their cannon musket push is just disgusting.
The Civ has worse than F tier sim bonuses.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's fine because the timing's that deadly.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Agree that the timing is very strong and you can kill people who have like better games than you for sure. But unless you're having like a good game yourself, which is harder to do if you're playing a Civ with no sim bonuses, then it can be hard to pull off an attack, have it be effective, and still be strong afterwards.
I think it's B. I think it's pretty clearly B.
I think B makes sense, yeah.
Persia?
There are definitely civs in C tier that I would pick before it, personally. But
I'm not sure about that. I think
What's
I'd
it?
pick it around.
any of the ones with sim bonuses, like reasonable
So
sim
all of them?
bonuses. Well, no, like reasonable sim bonuses. Like I'd probably play Normandy, Greece,
Hungary even, right?
Hungary, Manchuria, and Mysore before it.
You want to talk about Persia?
But wouldn't you play those civs over China too?
Nope.
Okay.
China gives 3 gold per city.
It's true. What do you guys think of Persia?
S tier.
I think it's S. I think it's pretty
ridiculous.
easily S. It's good in classical. It's good at arty. It's good for sim. The banks are good. The unique having free Chichen is good. Like it's good. It's really good. It's insane.
It's like its war bonuses are very strong, and even if you never go to war, its bonuses are still good.
Yep.
Sure.
Prussia?
Dude, I hate this Civ. This Civ is like
I have no idea.
I feel like the Civ is F tier, but
Barkus played the Civ and almost made me quit Civ, so I hate it. But I have to respect it.
Yeah, and did he win the game after having that like slow already attack into you?
Nope. He took 2 cities, and I got landships, and I took one of his cities, and then he was like, "Oh, we're playing a modern skirm." I was like, "Fuck, get me out." I asked Ear. He killed up my corpse, and then asked Ear.
Wow, sounds like Prussia really did him a great
but
favor.
his game was completely dog shit, and I couldn't kill the fucking unit.
The Landwehr?
Does Prussia do anything other than have that like
It gives like
shitty
one
promotions?
food. It gives like 1 food per caravan
I thought it was
for most of the game.
I thought it was 2.
It's 1.
Is it not?
It's 1 for a while.
I think it becomes 2 in like medieval or Renaissance or something.
I thought your caravan started off at 5 food, not 4.
I think caravans are like 3 food in ancient and like 4 in classical or something.
Yeah, and I thought it was 5 and then 6 on the Civ.
No, it only adds 1.
But I don't think it is. This Civ is poop. But like good players are also like very good with this Civ, and so I don't know. Like
I mean,
I would never pick this Civ. I would never pick this Civ.
I would also never pick the Civ. I understand why people would. I mean, I'm not. I probably it's going to be in that F tier for me. Like because if we're basing this off of like what you would pick, like I would never pick the Civ. I know other players that are much better war players than me would play the Civ.
I think the promotions are worse unless you're like the level 3 promotions are like when it's actually good.
You need to be autocracy to even get these level 3 promotions, which give you the extra attack or 50% cover.
Unit, but we can put it in F. It's fine. Like, but yes,
I think that's the worst Civ on this list because the 1 and 2
I mean,
level 1 and 2
Lithuania
promotions are definitely like terrible, and then like it gets really crazy.
Lithuania is like worse than having a blank Civ, so
yeah.
Rome
is S tier.
I think it's
Knights
only A
doesn't
tier.
think so.
How is Rome worse than Persia? I guess it's like a little bit worse, maybe, but it is super comparable to Persia. It has like
Persia is way scarier later in the game than Rome is.
Rome, you get a free kill if you're good at the game.
Yes, the Rome attack is insanely strong.
You can always have a free kill on the Civ.
I don't know if that.
Well, okay.
Look, the classical attack is the most oppressive classical attack in the game at this point. And
and the other thing is that your army composition can be the same for killing CS as it can be for killing players. It's incredibly frustrating to be next to, right? And you can also kill players through city states. So you take a city state and then you just road to them. While it just continues to build units.
Agree with these points, but also that doesn't necessarily win the game. I think you can do that in a lot of games where you just like kill someone in classical pretty easily. But
I don't think any of the S tier civs have bonuses that can win you the game.
Okay, if you think about it like that, like yes, Rome's bonuses most often sets you up in a dominant position compared to the S tier civs. And if you want to say that makes it S tier, then that's fair. But
I think it does.
I also think like if you don't get a free kill, then the Civ is like pretty mediocre.
It's B.
I mean the production bonus is so relevant.
Yeah, the production bonus is good. It's not like great.
I think this is S. What do you think, Jacob?
I would put it in S.
All right,
but
it's just getting overruled. Sorry, 2-time tournament champion. Romania.
Pretty good.
Civ is pretty good. Maybe it's A tier. It's either A or B tier.
I think it's like, I guess with the civs in A and the civs in B, I would lean more towards A, although like intuitively it feels like a B tier civ to me.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't feel as good as the A tier civs, does it? But it definitely feels better than the B tier civs, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has super like like under the radar sim bonuses, like getting to have an extra building to build on Liberty, right, is kind of like a big bonus. Like the garden is way better than most random buildings you could queue up in Liberty cities. So like, and then like getting artist generation is nice. Like
The Civ is good. I mean, and it has a combat bonus built in, right? Like you have a combat, it's 10%
Yeah.
versus wounded.
You also
Banishers
have the
timing
fucking-
are oppressive, and I like this is one of the like I have a vendetta against civs where if you're on equal tech with them, you're severely disadvantaged, right? Because you don't have similar style of units, right? I think this is one of those civs where like the best thing to do is like tech cab and eventually get to arty, and they just get to stay on the normal tech path, which is just I don't think civs like that should be in the game. I don't think they're healthy for the game, but I think they're insanely strong, right? And I think it's A.
Sure.
Do you want to talk about this one?
This makes sense.
Yep, cool. Rune changed a couple patches ago, made still a little weaker, and food runes make it a little bit weaker than pop runes, but still insane. And defender is good, built into the Civ. Cap is fine.
the Civ is good. It also gets tiles.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
next Civ is
Let
not
you
good.
settle super greedy. Yeah, this Civ sucks. I am.
Yo, so you're going trad second, right? And then you're gonna click trad 1, and you're gonna get free unis in all your cities.
I mean, the Civ actually got buffed, but
Did it?
yeah.
How good's
What
the
was its
elephant?
buff?
I forget what the change was. Did they change the universities at all? I think they did.
I think they did, but
And
how
also,
good's, how good's the elephant?
it's like pretty whatever.
All right. Any reason not to be an F?
I mean, whatever this bonus or whatever this change to the uni, I don't know what was the change
it's
was.
cheap. Was it always cheaper? Because it says it's cheaper now.
Is it
No.
not 3 culture unis?
It's 3 culture, no maintenance, and cheaper to produce.
There is no way that is F tier. That sounds like a
It
very
is.
good Liberty Civ.
No, because like the bonus comes too late to be relevant
That's
for free for all.
not true. You're building unis and like you're like halfway through the game, maybe.
Yeah, but like I don't know. You're
I
already
don't know, I
behind
think
at that point.
The Civ is better than the F tier civs in my opinion. Like the unit sucks, or it like the unit's nothing special. The building is like decent, and the ability is like it's bad unless you high roll, which in that case it's good. But Petro is also a really good tree, so
I think with the unis alone, it's C tier. Definitely not anything higher.
oh, it's definitely not anything higher than C tier, but I can see it being higher than F. Is what I'm saying.
Fine.
Yippee, I contributed.
Let's go.
Ooh, the actual best Civ in the draft.
Yeah, Songhai is great.
Songhai is I think it's probably the best Civ. The
Yeah.
Civ is
The
broken.
best Civ has
at
yet to
every
come,
tree.
Jacob.
You know why it's broken, right, Jacob?
Oh.
Because you get to do your board piety strats on it.
You could just play piety,
Yeah.
and then you have a culture. And is it gold? Is it gold on the mosque, or is it?
There's just no maintenance. It's just good.
Yeah.
So it's 2 gold essentially.
2 gold, 2 culture. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
it's insane. Lake Emmett's insane.
It's like the best archer civ in the game because of the movement, basically, and also the triple, like reward for killing the city. Like you can do obscene combo timings on people because you build up this gigantic heap of money from just killing a city state, and then it has no maintenance to culture. It has worker movement. This is awesome.
I did
Yep,
that the
so
other
it's
day. It was very fun. It's insane. The other thing is that you can even like Liberty Slam on them, and then you have 1,000 gold to help your sim out. So you can buy a CS or you can do whatever.
Hold on.
You can also just Liberty Sim on them and play Piety Second, and it is like one of the best Piety Second civs because it has culture on the temples, so you actually get through Piety.
There's only a belief that gave you culture on your temples. Huh.
I mean,
That's
you
good.
can do both.
Yeah.
Didn't people say that like the civs are supposed to be civs that haven't been in tournament before? I feel like these next 6 civs have like all been in tournament quite a bit recently.
I don't know what the rationale for choosing the civs was, honestly. There's a lot that have been in. I mean, France has been in before. Iroquois been in before.
Like Sweden's been in like every
China's
single one.
been in like every one. Like I don't know.
Alright.
I honestly feel like there was a push to. I'm gonna side note distraction for a minute. There was a side note to put in civs that encouraged early warring or warring in the mid game, so they had good tournament content because the tournament finals last time was so meh. If that makes sense. So there's like kind of oppressive mid game civs, but I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional. Just to make it entertaining.
All right.
What do you think of Sumeria?
Civ's good.
Okay.
Probably better than C tier. Put it in B, I guess.
2 cultures per city, right? Drama poetry?
Yeah, 2 culture per city is great.
Yeah. Okay.
10% science is like all right.
It's like fine. It's whatever.
But you have to build temples, which is like a pretty big
Hey,
cost.
sometimes
Like it's not
a big.
Your or your
but your
sorry, your
temple
piety, or you're not building them basically.
No,
like
you
can't.
build them.
You will build them off of piety,
and you'll build them
but
in tradition.
it's not. It's way better if you're piety, obviously.
It's like well, they still have maintenance, right? They're not free.
They're cheaper.
They're one.
I think.
They're one. They're half maintenance.
Okay.
Sweden.
Sweden's good.
Sweden is like a weird one. It depends what you're doing with them. I actually think they're underrated as just like a trad civ with scientist generation.
I think the civ is best on piety and trad.
Yeah.
Ashwin mentioned that he believes that the civ is just unhealthy for the game because of the CS gifting is just oppressive, and I kind of agree.
It's really dumb.
Yeah.
Because inevitably Sweden will be allied to every CS on the map.
Yep.
And
but
if that happens, the civ is very strong, and you can set up games where this consistently happens, which can make it very strong, but also like, yeah.
But this is also like a magnet. Players know that issue. Like there is like some level of you're going to be targeted if you're setting up to have every city state on the map. Like other players are going to realize that their game won't function if that is the case.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what it is. Happens.
I prefer not playing against Sweden because Sweden, if it works, is broken. But yeah,
I think it's B. I mean, do we have any other thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Tibet.
See, Jacob, this is why Songhai is not the best civ. And
Go ahead. Tell
broken,
your tale.
man. The changes were insane. Like the cities you plant are just all crazy. The civ demands like if you don't kill this civ in classical, then they're just like going to be so insanely far ahead and strong.
You play
changes, by the way,
or do you play Apo? And if you play Apo, do you like the OCC is a meme, right?
No, I think OCC Apo is the way to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, the change that they made is that the Great Prophet Golden Ages are now shorter, like a normal artist, but cities founded with the Great Prophet now start with the Stupa, which gives the plus to each yield bonus. Yeah.
Cool.
And it's very, very strong if you can get those cities out quickly. But it's also very vulnerable to being attacked.
Yep.
So how would you play it if you were playing OCC? Apo? Like, are you playing a Faith Panth, or are you just
always Faith
slowly?
Panth.
Okay, so like you're hoping to start on like a mining regional and play Mine Faith, I guess.
Yep.
Or I mean, yeah, ideally you even get like some like T that you can work with the T Panth.
You also have your.
Yeah.
You gotta remember you have your unique improvement too, right? Like so.
Okay, but those aren't really workable on OCC, right?
They are
Early.
Um.
They're a no food tile.
Well, OCC wants hammers eventually, right? Like, how big do you think you're getting?
Well, to be clear, I don't think you have to play the Civ OCC, but from what I've seen, it looks like the OCC build is strong.
The other thing is this Civ it's phenomenal at doing everything, right? Like, it's good on Liberty still. It's good on Tradition still. It's good on. It's just good, right? The monasteries are good on
it's
wide.
Worse than before if you're going to play it the same way because the Golden Ages got nerfed. But I mean, before it was like an A or S tier Civ. So yeah,
it's good. What do you think of Timmy's? Luca's favorite Civ, I think, or one of his favorites.
I think the Civ is overrated, but probably
Not that good.
it's like either B or C tier in my head.
I think it's B, but I'm a fan. Just because the unit's so annoying. Like,
Yeah,
no one wants to attack you in the mid game, and then also you can plane upgrade on people without being commerce, which is insane.
yeah. The unique ability is like pretty good if you have a good cap.
I mean,
I
the
guess it's
ability to
good.
upgrade planes just means the UU is relevant for so long.
Yes,
Right?
for sure.
Like, you don't want to be crossbowed, you don't want to be artied, and then you have the potential to be aggressive with it, right?
It is kind of weird because your planes will have like the promos are not going to be as good as you want, but
oh boo-hoo,
still good.
You have 6 planes that you upgraded, and then
Yeah.
you're going in with land ships
Yeah,
in
yeah.
addition, right?
7
Like
even with the Civ.
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably B tier.
Turkey?
I mean, the Civ has bonuses better than the F tier Civs.
Civ sucks. I have played around with this Civ. It's funny. It's terrible. It's so bad. Like, all of the bonuses that you think are bonuses are traps. Like, you should not be like giga rushing fucking Parthenon or anything like that.
Okay, well, you might be trolling, but
12 hammers on Parthenon is pretty good. Like, I think it's
Get out of
that's what
here.
the Civ does.
Yeah.
True.
Sorry.
I'm gonna put it in.
I mean,
I don't want to dwell on it, honestly.
the Civ is better
It's
than F.
probably
in my
not
opinion.
F, but you can put it in F and it's not going to change much.
What do we think of that? Okay, well,
The Civ is S
Here.
tier, obviously.
you can do that. Is that better for you guys? I
Yeah.
fucking hate Vatican, dude.
The Civ is S tier at being the worst Civ in the game.
Yeah,
No, it's better than Lithuania.
that's rage bait.
It does allow
At
you
least
to
Lithuania has a pike.
found a religion.
No, the Civ has a free profit on Grand Temple and 2 World Congress votes.
Cool. Things that don't really matter. Zulu?
I mean,
Like-
Zulu's like kind of good.
It's like a
B
B
tier?
tier Civ. I mean, this is a plain Civ, ironically.
Yeah, air repair planes. Let's go.
I mean,
All you need is Otto and
it's-
Brandy.
It's
I mean, it's also
a plain Civ,
like
and also like the timing's good. Like,
the
Yeah,
timing
the
has
timing is good.
issues, but it is good.
it does have issues. Like, you have to be. It's a little bit of timing that if your game's good, it's just like it can feel insanely impressive, and if your game is not so good, it feels a little sluggish, and it's hard to generate like the gold for upgrades too.
This Civ is better than Ottomans, but not that much better, so I still think it's B tier.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Sure. Coastals. Does anyone want to comment on inland versus, or I guess Knights? You're probably the most tourney. You're by far the most tourney seasoned person here, at least. Do you want to comment on coast versus inland, power level.
I mean, I think both are viable. I personally prefer inland, but
I don't think there's a big difference right now. I think they're pretty close. I also prefer inland, but that's just me.
yep. I do think the presence of a lot of these war civs though kind of benefits coast because
Unless they're attacking into you as coast.
well, yeah, but
Just attacking coast.
I feel like coast is more equipped to like rat versus these war civs versus trying to fight like a runaway inland sim game. So in that sense, I think it benefits coast.
What do you think of Australia?
I love this civ.
It looks average compared to these other coastal civs in the draft.
I really want.
I feel like it's B.
I'm looking at the quality of these coastal civs, and they look pretty below average, I would say.
Isn't like Australia's the 4th best coastal, right?
In this list, it actually might.
Like there's 3 good ones: Brunei, Phoenicia, and Portugal. And then I'm pretty sure Australia is the 4th best.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, people are gonna like Venice with the change, but I think it's bad. The only other civ is I think Carthage might be okay. Like I like Carthage, but I know others might not as much as I do.
I mean, Carthage is fine, but the buff to the lighthouse is like kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But I still think, actually maybe Carthage is better with the buff to the lighthouse. That's like a real
has
buff.
production now.
Yeah.
Wait, that's actually a huge buff.
Yeah, actually Carthage is definitely better than Australia now.
I would say so.
But I still like Australia. I mean, the 3 movement worker, especially on coast, is really big. Like,
it's so nice. I mean,
the tempo of stepping onto and starting a chop in the same turn, or stepping onto your iron and starting improving it in the same turn, like it saves quite a bit of early tempo.
By the way, do you guys know if the constabulary actually works now or not?
No idea.
Oh, you mean the Australian one?
Yeah, because it was bugged for a bit, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I would hope it does.
Yeah, I can get behind B tier.
People like Tunisia too. I think Tunisia's bad. Well, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's not strong.
I've played Tunisia. They're kind of below average in my opinion.
I think Australia's probably B tier.
Yeah.
Definitely B in my opinion.
And then I think you put Carthage right up there with it. It's kind of hilarious.
I might even put Carthage in A tier.
I think Carthage is A tier now.
Really?
The Kothon
look at the yields on the Kothon. Yeah. It's an insane building.
You just click it first in every city.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you play Liberty, you build your lighthouses, you win the game.
No, you don't have to play Liberty, but the civ is best on the board.
I know, but like with the maintenance and the. So what do you guys think of Brunei then? I think Brunei's an A tier civ.
Yep.
Yeah.
I also love
it has extremely high scaling in a lot of ways.
The oil is relevant, like very, very good.
You can
the tiles,
play order.
You can play order.
You can play order and still have oil.
You can play Explo 2 ratio 0, which is like, especially if you're Liberty, like is much more feasible than going all the way to Explo 4, which is nice.
You can play Autocracy and get rewarded for teching flight because suddenly you have like so much culture.
Yep. You also can, you don't have to go for Commerce 5. Commerce 5 can still be good, but you can make like Commerce 3 good.
Yeah, you definitely. This is definitely like a secondary dip tree.
Yeah.
Civ, because you don't get that much benefit out of treasure fleets or the trading posts because you have these other tiles you want to work anyways.
Exactly. But
it's also just really nice to have tiles on the coast that you can work. Like one of the biggest issues with coast is you run out of tiles.
Yep.
You might just work some fucking trash.
And honestly,
like this is a civ that basically never has to click freedom because it always has good tiles to work, which is pretty nice because I'm not a fan of freedom for the most part.
Me click Brunei in a tourney game. Like you just keep talking about it, and I keep being like, "This civ's great!" Like,
and you're like, "Wait, my civ has no bonuses for the first 100 turns." Aw, shit.
No, you start working them around turn 60 is generally when you start working them, right? Like,
I mean, they're
but
bad
it's a
until you
very
get to
weak-
nav.
It's a very weak bonus until like navigation. Yeah.
Yeah, but half the time you're out of tiles on coast anyway. Like, you know what I mean?
Look,
Like,
we agree the Civ is very strong, but also it
it's
has
not
good
S
early
tier.
bonus.
It's not S tier. Like,
The Civ does not have good. early
Cannot
bonuses
be
at all.
S tier.
Can I do this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
It's
But the
worst coastal
swordsman's a good UU, guys.
Okay.
The swordsman's the worst part
God,
of the Civ.
no.
You rage baited talking about that a long time ago. Talking about the swordsman, you're like, it would actually be maybe relevant, like you were trolling, but Knights, but
They changed the random promotions. It could be decent.
The garden's good actually, but
Yep.
it's like the only part of
Kind
the Civ.
of.
The unique ability is a lot of happiness sometimes, but that's not that good.
Hawk said he has to stop playing the Civ because he'll just build settlers and send them out, and he goes, it's really bad. Just looking for islands, yeah.
I've built settlers and had them sail like 20 turns to an island as a Civ, and then
It's terrible.
It's so bad.
And then
Damn,
the
why is
Civ
that my
cities
game?
suck.
Yeah, I mean, the Civ's kind of... Someone will click it, and someone will play Coast, and maybe win a game on it.
Yeah,
because Coast
if
will
they
rank.
win
You
the
can
game, they might
win a
call the Civ
game on
good.
every single one of the Civs on this list. You can
live
win a game as Lithuania.
No way.
I will bet no one
crazy.
will win a game as Lithuania. That's
No one's gonna pick Lithuania.
Alright.
exactly. You can't win a game if
I'm
it doesn't
playing all
get
my
picked.
qualifier games just to try and get Lithuania.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, Jacob. We can do
Norway?
it.
Norway's bad.
Definitely one
Miota's
of the worst.
Miota's
coastal
playing it
Civs.
right now. Or he was.
Okay.
He
Did he die?
No, his game was actually like really strong because.
He's currently killing someone.
I think
him.
this Civ is like honestly probably the same. It's
This
just
would-
the same as Indonesia. I don't know if it's better or worse.
It's better, but like very
really?
slightly. I mean, getting like air quotes a free pantheon is good.
Even air quotes a free religion. Okay, it actually is a free religion, but
It is a free religion, but like
Indonesia's benefits
this
are
is-
kind of better than a free religion.
they're less consistent.
They're
Norway
both
is like a consistently bad civ.
Yeah.
Indonesia is like sometimes an average civ and sometimes the worst civ in the game.
Yeah,
There was at one point a patch, right? Like we did a test patch game, and I played Indonesia because everybody. This is like when the new civs were coming out, so someone played. Knights played the
like
Canada-
Mughals.
Yeah, Mughals. And I was like kind of out of it with for whatever reason. I wanted to test something, and the Civ gave me my Luxes without settling on islands. I was like, wow, this is great. And I was like, this Civ is actually like could feel pretty strong. I was like, did they change this? And they just fucked it up. Like I don't know who touched the Civ or what happened, but I wasn't supposed to do that. And but for a minute it was good. I know the Civ was like that at one point. But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, the
just-
Civ
I
would
mean,
actually be good if you didn't have to
The
settle on
civ
islands.
was not in any way oppressive when that patch was broken for it.
Yeah,
it
I would
was
say the Civ
pretty
would
good.
become like above average for a coastal Civ if that was the case.
It would also
Maybe
be
even,
fun,
like-
right? Like that's the thing. Like I don't have more fun when I don't roll islands and then I can't settle
Yeah,
them and then I don't.
But
get
it's
to,
like, you know, that's the theme of the Civ, right? So
yeah, whatever. Okay,
I don't mind.
Phoenicia.
Civ is really
Like
good.
A. Yeah, it's A.
A. Yeah. No.
Probably A. It's like almost S tier though.
Could be.
I like
S
it better. I like it better than both the other A tier Civs. Yeah, Phoenicia's really good.
I don't think it's S tier. I mean, the only Civ that's coastal that I think is worthy of S tier is possibly Portugal.
Wow, which of these three is it going to be?
I mean, I would put Portugal in S.
Yeah, Portugal's S tier. Civ is broken.
It's also toxic and also not fun to play because you end up spamming nows for a long time.
Yep. Yeah, at least it's more fun to play than to play against it when you're coastal.
That's true. Tunisia.
This is
It's
like low C in my opinion.
is it even C tier?
I mean, I would put it F, but that was me being kind to people who think the Civ is like. I mean,
I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt and put it in C, I guess.
Yeah, it's like so. The Civ does one thing. It builds caravans instead of cargoes. That is its only benefit, really. Like everything else is basically fake.
But guys, the Inland Expo.
So
what do you mean?
So you build caravans instead of cargoes, and so you're saving like 26 hammers a cargo, right? It's something like that. It's like 76 or something for a cargo.
Isn't it 16?
Is it only 16?
A caravan
Caravans are 50,
or, sorry, a
and
cargo is
I know
67.
caravans are 50.
Cargoes are 67.
67.
Okay, so you save 17 hammers per cargo, and then you can settle an inland. Being
Wait,
able to
but
settle like
aren't-
one inland
Aren't
is
Portugal's
not
cargoes like 46 or 44 cargoes?
I mean,
Portugal's cargoes are 1/3 cheaper.
Yeah, so they're 44.
yeah.
Discount.
You're right.
Portugal.
Tunisia is worse than Portugal.
Ass.
Anyway, the biggest benefit of Tunisia, theoretically, is that you can settle an inland if the inland is good. But like part of the benefit of coast is you stay the fuck out of the way of people on like the mainland, and then they don't kill you because your game is slower because you're playing coast. And you
they're not
can't settle
worried
on your
about you
Luxes,
coming
and you can
killing
only
them.
settle in one direction. Like,
Yeah, and they're also not
Okay,
worried about you coming.
I
to
will
kill them,
say the
right?
castles and unit are decent, but like it's not good enough.
The unit, yeah, it's C. It's
the
just C.
castles are like the worst unique building in the game.
Nah, wrong. They're not great, but they're like all right.
think,
I mean, most unique buildings are at least all right.
All right, I think Venice is C. What do you guys think? I think
Makes sense.
I think the merchant is
I-
a buff. I think it's
Yes.
fun. I don't think it's. I think it's kind of cool that like you have a CS to the left of you that's coastal that looks good, and you can kind of expand your empire that way if you allied it. I don't think it's especially like game changing though. I think the other benefits. I mean, like the Civ's benefits aren't bad. They're just slow, right? Like
Yeah.
you do get a free cargo, right? It's just late. And that's really good on the coast. The cargoes can't be pillaged. That's nice, I guess, right? But
I mean, it doesn't give 2 anymore.
So you get
one for free
one
and one
free
with the
at
building.
Compass. The building doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, they got rid of the building
see.
completely.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I think the Merchant of Venice is a buff compared to the building because
I agree with that.
one, just being able to bulb them like with, I think by themselves they bulb for like 800 without any modifiers, and then like later on, if you like an industrial, you have full commerce, they bulb for like 2k each, which is kind of crazy. So you can finish commerce and like just insta bulb 2 merchants for 4k, which is
It's insane.
pretty obscene actually. But the other thing is like I actually did play this and actually used the merchant to buy a city state relatively early in the game, like turn 65 or something. And I mean the city is actually good that you get a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But
City
which is,
states,
like-
if you don't steal from them, will have like every building.
yeah, and the other thing is like you don't have to have the city state allied for this, like Austria.
Yeah,
So you can-
that's a big deal.
Yeah, so you just see a good city, you can just like grab it, which is nice.
It's a huge deal.
And-
and honestly, like just coastal hammers are just when you're playing coasters.
Yeah. So I did this in my game and the city was good. It was a good addition to my empire. But then I realized like, oh shit, I don't have city states to trade with anymore when I'm going commerce.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I kind of grief myself like that. But
Someone said, I don't remember who I played with recently. I think it was like Bob. He was like, "Why would I ever want to kill the other?" Because you know Bob loves playing coast, and Bob also loves clicking freedom in EU. He's like, "Oh, like he was asking. Oh, he didn't want to play solo coast because he wanted another coastal to guarantee send his trade routes to."
yeah, because
so-
there are just going to be these games where there's only like 2 coastal city states, and then
Yeah.
you're like, ah shit, I'm going to eat up one of those, like Merchant of Venice, and then I'm going to lose so much gold per turn in the long run.
I mean, I think about that when I click commerce. I think about how many coastal city states there are.
Yeah.
But
this is definitely like a commerce leaning civ, especially with the merchants now.
I mean, to be fair, it was always a commerce leaning civ.
And more so now than before even.
That might be true.
Any final comments? Anything else? I think that saves are much more aggressive than previous groups.
Yeah.
I expect to see a lot of mid-game slams, or even slightly earlier than mid-game slams. So like post-classical, a lot of slams.
Civs definitely have weak sim bonuses overall compared to previous
Totally agree.
tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, there's no like demo civs like Argentina or Belgium, Russia, Huns,
or even
so.
like extreme high rural civs like Jerusalem. Like
I guess
Sun God
if you
Threats.
think about it like that, if the civs are more slammy, then civs like Bulgaria become worse, or even not necessarily Babylon because Babylon have walls and archers, but the science civs probably become worse because you're more likely to get it.
Probably.
Yeah,
but I
a fair
mean,
point.
Bulgaria has a nice knight, right?
Advantage. Yep. Yeah.
And
The knight's okay. I mean, the knight's good at defending things around its time, but it doesn't like kill people very often.
Slamming people with melee units is always weird.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's not. I mean, I was talking about on defense. Really nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, looking at all the us here, right? All of them except Bulgaria and Burma, Tibet, and just kind of the coastal kind of have some early slam that they can do. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Right. So
I don't think Tibet is well positioned in this meta at all.
I agree, but it's hard to say. The Civ is so glass cannony.
Yeah, but kind of my point is I feel like the resilient civs are actually probably better than average looking at the top of this draft.
I mean, I think
So like
Akkad is probably
like
worse.
Iroquois, for example, I think is Iroquois or like Romania or Finland even maybe with the flanking, like all of these civs seem like they're pretty good.
Yeah, I can agree with that. What would your top pick, if you could pick any Civ from here, be?
Songhai.
Yeah.
I think Songhai plays has a serious bonus to literally every tree, like a game-changingly positive bonus on every tree. I guess Trad is its worst tree.
I was about to ask you, like, what about Trad? But it has the worker movement still.
I mean, it has worker movement and it has like chops that speed up a turn a lot of the time, depending on your cap.
And
I think that's the case for every S tier Civ.
You don't generally play Trad either if you don't have a river or some in cap. You can, but it's not common.
Yeah, but the thing is, Knights, like the quality of improvement to the game, like outside of on Trad, like Songhai's every tree on Songhai is like significantly improved. I think most of these civs like significantly improve one or two trees and mildly improve the other couple.
Here's a fun question. What's the worst draft you think you could get? Right? Like, what draft would you just be like, fuck?
Is it two inlands and one coastal
coastal
guaranteed?
Yeah.
Vatican, Lithuania, Indo.
Yep. Well, I'd probably.
I mean, I would definitely.
Would I rather play Vatican or Prussia?
I'd rather play Prussia.
Honestly, I might rather play Vatican.
I'd rather play Vatican, but
Vatican's pretty fun.
I think mine would be Lithuania, Vatican, Norway.
I'd much rather play Norway than Indo.
Maybe Cuba can go.
No, because if my
Vatican.
draft's already that shit, I'm kind of chalking up the game anyway, and then you like hoping for some islands. You know what I mean?
Actually, you know what? I would rather actually play Vatican than Cuba. I've changed my mind.
Fair enough.
I don't think Cuba's.
I'd rather play Cuba, but
I don't think Cuba's the worst civ.
And now that I've formed my opinion, I want to say you're wrong.
Okay.
And I disagree with you for the sake of disagreement.
Actually, fuck that. I
All
don't
right.
want to see Mysore in my draft. I hate that civ.
My score's good.
The draft that I would actually hate, which is not the worst draft, is Mysore, Turkey, Norway, which is like not the worst.
Turkey.
Yeah, I don't like
Turkey's good.
Turkey's good. No, Turkey fucking.
Wait, weren't you the one hating on Turkey the most?
The reason I hated on Turkey, is because I believe in Turkey, and it's let me down so many
you
times.
Want them to be good.
Yeah, of course. Their bonuses are fun and like goofy. Most of these civs have like all of the C tier civs for the most part have bonuses that are like so bland, like they're just unenjoyable to play. And then there's Turkey where you get to be like all goofy and go aesthetics and be weird.
Jacob,
and then it just
have you infantry slammed someone with Turkey?
No, I tried to defend with my infantry and they were horrid. They were so bad.
They're good for slamming, so slamming them into someone is pretty lit.
What do you guys what would your one ban be?
Songhai.
Probably either
or China.
Probably either Portugal or Rome.
Ooh, Rome is a good one.
I mean, I actually like playing Rome, but I just don't want to play against Rome. I don't want to spawn next to Rome, no matter what.
Yeah.
I think my ban will probably be Portugal. Just because if I ban Portugal, I'm not worried about what the other coastal pick if I want to play coastal. And then also, like, if Portugal's in the game, you just never ever want to settle a coastal city, right? So it's just like you have these spawns sometimes you spawn in where like the only relevant way that you have a game is you have to settle coastals, and if Portugal's on the other side of the map, you're just
if Portugal exists in a game, the chance of coastal tax goes up by like 75% or something.
Yeah. But normally, like, I'm really a big fan normally of banning civs with really oppressive timings, right? Like I would normally ban Rome, right? Like, because I think that timing is just oppressive. Like Songhai, you can just get fucked by terrain sometimes, but the timing, like, there's not like one timing that's like especially oppressive, right? But there's like all of the oppressive timing civs are in the game, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like there's nothing you can do. Like you can't ban them all, right? Like
there's Ottomans, there's China, there's Zulu.
Yeah, you just gotta
you ideally want to ban the oppressive civs or the oppressive timing civs that don't get much else out of the civ. Like that is my theory on bans. Like I guess Songhai is not a great option because a lot of times players will just play Liberty or Piety because the civ is also great at that. But like China, for example, like or Akkad, right? These kinds of civs really are incentivized to slam. Actually, Akkad is probably a pretty reasonable ban as well because like their game gets so much more out of going for an early war play than an average civ does, and their civ gets so little if they don't go for an early war play. I think
the perfect civs to illustrate your point, Jacob, would be like Inca or Persia, because these civs are like insanely oppressive with classical slams too. Like Persia with the Liberty Golden Age slam, or Inca with just any bow timing.
Yep.
But you don't actually see them go for these slams like every single game because these civs are really strong regardless.
Yep, exactly.
If you do their timing or not. So
yeah, I think the three civs that you've highlighted that probably are the best bans because of that are Akkad, Ottomans, and Zulu, right? A little bit China. I think China has some other advantages though, but you could throw it in that group too. But I agree completely. Is long and the short of it, Jacob.
Portugal, I probably am not banning because I'm not playing Coast.
Well, I just think it's honestly like you'd rather be Coast against Portugal, right?
Jacob, if you don't ban Portugal, then it's more likely someone else will have Portugal in their draft and play Coast for you.
Based.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Portugal will probably be the most banned civ this tourney. I know in past tourneys it's been one of the most banned civs.
It is not
sure.
fun to have in a game.
It'll be
Also
like either Portugal, maybe Zulu, or I think Zulu might be the only one to compete with it.
People also just waste so much time.
I hope Zulu slips through the cracks in some of these games because I really think I'm curious to see how it performs because like you can't kill everybody with with those units.
Yeah, we don't see Zulu all the time. Yeah. Like we rarely see Zulu in these tourney games, so it'll be interesting to see.
Well, and also we don't see them like people ban Zulu in NQ because it's not fun to play against, right? Like because the attack comes early, you don't really get to have a game, and then you get slammed with these units, so you don't feel like you can fight a parity, right? And it sucks.
Yeah.
But to your guys' point earlier, drone on fucking a COD doesn't matter what his land looks like. It doesn't matter what he's doing. He's gonna slam you, right? Like, and he sees the reward of a player kill so much higher than like, oh, like I'm gonna take the he's prepared, but I'm gonna take the reasonable thing and like. I kicked Honor and I can just take these CS instead. Or like, oh, like he's having a good game. Like he's playing Liberty. He has a bunch of hammers. Like maybe the slam isn't such a good idea. It doesn't matter. He's going to do it. Right. And I think people will have that mentality. Right. I think people will be like.
Possible. Yeah. It's important to be reasonable. Try to be reasonable and talk with your neighbors.
We'll see. Last time I was reasonable with Jerome, he tried to kill me anyway. So.
Are you salty?
Drone's good at the game. I like Drone.
I feel like Drone's the type of person where if you try to reason with him, he'll be like, "Oh, that's just even more reason for me to try and go after you."
Bro, can you imagine?
Does he play to win? I'm pretty sure Drone does not. Really?
He does.
Wait, Smiley, didn't you win that game?
I did win that game. I did. Jerome's gonna get to the end of this video maybe and be like, "Why is this just 3 minutes of Jerome slander?"
I don't know, man.
I don't think
getting your cap taken by Jerome has a pretty high win percentage, apparently.
All right, we good? Any other comments?
Yeah.
Sure.
No. All right, sounds good.